This set is based on circular arrangement. A news channel invited 8 people from KNU to be panelists on a debate, and they were made to sit around a circular table. 4 of them, which Professor Bridges along with his 3 students Amit, Chirag and Pinky, are from sociology department. The other 4, which Professor Salles along with his 3 students Nitin, Lokesh and Madhu, are from political science department. So there are 8 persons who are to sit around a circular table, and some additional info is given. And first of all, have a look at statement 6. It states only Pinky and Madhu are girl, which means there are only 2 girls. And in statement first, it is given that exactly 2 students are equidistant from both the professors. There are 2 possibilities in which this could happen. Let's check them. These are when professors are sitting opposite to each other, then person at the marked positions would be equidistant from both the professors. And in the second case, when the 2 professors are sitting at alternate position, like this one and this one, similarly we can take any other 2 alternate positions, then these this person and this person will be equidistant from both the professors. And when one professor is sitting 2 places away to the other professor, then the given condition, that is exactly 2 students are equidistant from both the professor, would not materialize. So there are 2 possible cases. In the first one, the 2 professors are sitting opposite to each other, and in the second, the professors are sitting at alternate positions. So consider the first case, in which if Bridges is sitting there, then Salles will sit there. And it is also known that as per the statement second, exactly 1 male student is sitting between the 2 girls, which means the girls are sitting at alternate positions. So let's check what could be the possible positions for the 2 girls in the first arrangement. This or this could be the possible position, or it could be this and this, and finally this and this. There are 3 possibilities. Let's consider the first case, in which the 2 girls are sitting at these 2 positions, and it is also given that no girl is sitting next to her professor, which means Madhu has to sit to the immediate left of Bridges, and Pinky has to sit to the immediate right of Salles. And in statement 4, it is given that Amit is sitting second to the right of Madhu, which means Amit will sit there. This is a possible arrangement. And when we choose other possible positions for the girls, like these 2 positions, in this case one of the girl will be immediate next to her professor, so this is not a possibility. Now coming to the last case, in this case Pinky will sit there, Madhu will be sitting there, and as per the statement fourth, Amit is sitting second to the right of Madhu, which means the position occupied in this case by Pinky is to be occupied by Madhu also, Amit also. Therefore it is not a possible case. Hence there is only one possible case for the positions of Madhu and Pinky. In first case. Now let's move to the second case, when two professors are sitting adjacent to each other. Suppose Brijesh is sitting there and Shailesh is sitting there. Then the possible positions for the two girls could be either these two or this one or this one. Basically there are three possibilities in this case. So let's consider the first possibility, in which Pinky will sit there and Madhu will be sitting there. In that case, condition 4 will be violated. Now let's consider the second case, when Pinky is sitting there and Madhu is sitting there. Rather, we need to change their position to get a possibility for the position of Amit. If Madhu is there, Pinky will be there. Amit, who is two places to the right of Madhu, which means he has to sit at Shailesh's position, which is not possible again. Now coming to the next possible position, that is Madhu here and Pinky there. This is not possible again because Pinky cannot sit adjacent to Brijesh. So if Madhu is there and Pinky is there, then again it is not possible because there would not be any place for Amit. So this is not possible, but in the same case we can swap the positions of Shailesh and Brijesh. Shailesh is there, Brijesh is there. Now there will be again three possible cases for the positions of Pinky and Madhu. In first case, Madhu is there and Pinky is at this position. Then position for Amit will be there. In second case, when Madhu or Pinky, anyone is sitting there, then there would not be any place for Amit, and same would be the case when Amit or Pinky is sitting here and the other one is sitting there. So in the second case also there is only one possibility. Now we are left with three more persons, and these persons are Chirag, Nitin and Lokesh, but we can't say anything about the position of these three persons as there's no additional info about these three guys. So let's move to the questions. In the first question, it is given that if three people of the same department are sitting together, then how many arrangements are possible? Now consider the first case. In the first case, Brijesh and Amit, who are from the same department, if one more person from the same department sits adjacent to Amit, then given condition be materialized, would get materialized, and the only person who can sit there is Chirag. When Chirag is adjacent to Amit, then Chirag, Amit and Brijesh, who are the three persons from the same department, in that case the remaining two persons, Nitin and Lokesh, can sit at any of at given two places, and this is possible in two ways. Now coming to the second possibility in this case, that is Chirag is sitting between Madhu and Pinky. In that case, the remaining two positions on which Nitin and Lokesh can sit in two ways, therefore there are two more ways, and final case is Chirag is sitting immediate left of Sailesh. In this case, there would not be three persons who can sit adjacent to each other from the same department. So there are four possible cases in the first case. Now coming to the second case. In the second case, when Chirag sits between Madhu and Pinky, then the persons from the same department would be Nitin, Lokesh and Sailesh, and this is possible in two ways, as on the remaining seats the two persons Nitin and Lokesh can sit in two ways, and when Chirag sits at any of the other two positions, then there would not be a case when three persons from the same department can sit together. Therefore there are six different ways in which people can sit around the circular table. Hence option D is the correct answer. Moving to the next question, in which we have to check which of the following statements is or definitely true. Madhu is sitting to the immediate left of Brijesh. Which is definitely true, as it is the case in both the cases. Second statement is Amit is sitting next to Brijesh, which is again true. In third statement, it is given that Pinky is an immediate neighbor of Sailesh, which is not definitely true, as in the first case Pinky is an immediate neighbor of Sailesh, but the same does not hold in the second case. Therefore statement 3 is not definitely true. Brijesh is sitting opposite to Sailesh, which is given in the statement 4th, which is again not definitely true because it is not required always. Hence only first two statements are definitely true. Therefore option C is the correct answer. In the next question, it is asking which of the following statement is sufficient to determine the position of the person who is sitting opposite to Madhu. Let's consider the first statement. In the first statement, it is given that no person from sociology department is sitting next to Pinky, which means person who are sitting next to Pinky could be Nitin or Lokesh, and therefore the person opposite to Madhu could be one of the two persons, one out of Nitin and Lokesh and the other Chirag. Therefore, this statement is not sufficient to answer the question. Now move to the next question, next statement, in which given that Nitin and Chirag are sitting opposite to each other. In the first case, if Nitin and Chirag are sitting opposite to each other, then Lokesh will definitely be opposite to Madhu. Therefore, in the first case, on the basis of the given information, it is possible to determine the person who is sitting opposite to Madhu. In the second case, it is not possible for Nitin and Chirag to sit opposite to each other. Therefore, statement second is sufficient to answer the question. Consequently, option B is the correct answer. In the last question, it is given that Pinky is the only person who is not sitting next to anyone from the same department as her. Then how many ways are possible for the sitting arrangement? Here it is given that Pinky is not sitting adjacent to any of her neighbor, which means she is not sitting adjacent to Amit, Chirag and Brijesh. Therefore, the only possible position for Chirag will be the position immediate right to Amit, and in that case remaining two persons could sit in two ways. And in the second case, the person on either sides of Pinky will be Nitin and Lokesh, and in that case Chirag will also be the person who would not have any of his neighbor from this department to which he belongs to. Hence there is no possibility in the second arrangement. Therefore, there are only two ways in which 8 people can sit if the given condition holds. Therefore, option C is the correct answer.